Hey everyone, welcome! Are you ready to go on an adventure? Today, we're going to become object detectives. We'll explore all the amazing everyday things that are all around us. So let's jump right into our investigation. I mean, just take a look around you, right now. It doesn't matter if you're playing in a big green park or sitting in your classroom. Our world is absolutely full of stuff, all kinds of things, big and small. But, have you ever just stopped and thought, where does all this stuff actually come from? Well, that is the big mystery we are going to solve together today. It's going to be fun. Okay, so it turns out every single object in the whole world can be sorted into two big groups. This is our very first clue as object detectives. The question is, are they natural or are they man-made?
So first up, let's talk about natural objects. These are the things we can just find out in nature. Nobody actually makes them. They're just there. Think about it, like cool-looking rocks or tall green plants or the water you see in a stream. All of those are natural.
So what's the other group? Well, those are man-made objects. Now, these are the things that people just like you and me, actually design and create. The clothes you've got on, the cup you drink your juice from, even your favorite book. Yep, people made all of those. So, if there's one thing to remember, it's this. Natural objects come from nature and we just find them. But man-made objects, people have to design and build those. So, think rocks versus clothes. Pretty big difference, right? All right, detectives, now that we know about the two big groups, it's time to dig a little deeper. You see, every object has secret properties. They're kind of like superpowers, and we're about to uncover them. Let's start with a simple one. How does something feel? Is it soft or is it hard? A soft thing, like a handkerchief, is super easy to squish and change its shape. But a hard object, like your pencil or a building block, not so easy to bend. But hold on, there are way more secrets. Is something heavy or light? You can usually tell just by picking it up. Or how about this one? Is it elastic? That's a fun word. It just means it can stretch or bend, and then, boing, it goes right back to its original shape. And is it transparent? That just means you can see right through it. Hey, let's do a quick experiment to test that elasticity idea. If you've got a plastic ruler, you can try this very carefully. Just hold one end and give the other end a little gentle tap. See how it wobbles and wiggles and then goes back to being straight? That's elasticity right there in action. So cool. So you might be wondering, why do we even care about these secret properties? Well, because knowing them helps us solve puzzles we see every single day. It helps us pick the perfect tool for whatever job we need to do. Okay, here's a puzzle for you right now. Imagine your little 3-year-old cousin is really thirsty and wants some water. You've got two choices, a glass cup or a plastic cup. Which one should you pick for him? Let's use our new detective skills to figure this out. So, what's the answer? Drum roll, please. The plastic cup. That is absolutely the best choice. Great work, detectives. But why? Why is it the best choice? Well, let's look at its properties. First, the plastic cup is light, which makes it way easier for little hands to hold. It's also hard. And here's the really important part. It's not easy to break. That makes it so much safer for a little cousin than a glass cup, which could shatter. All right, object detectives, you've learned so much. And now it's time for your final mission, a pop quiz to test all your amazing new skills. Are you ready for this?
Okay, question number 1. A rubber band changes shape when you pull on it, right? But then it snaps back to its original shape when you let go. This shows that the rubber band is... what?
If you were thinking elastic, you got it. You are absolutely correct. Fantastic job. Let's move on to question 2. Imagine you shine a flashlight on a wooden ruler. The light just stops. It doesn't go through to the other side. This shows that the ruler is... And the answer is not transparent. Wow, you're on a roll. That's 2 for 2. Okay, here it is, our final question. A building block. You can't really bend it or squish it. It's just not easy to change its shape at all. So this shows that the block is... It is hard. Yes, mission complete. You are all officially object experts now. Amazing work on that review. Now that you're an expert, I've got one last little secret to share with you. Get this, you're not just a detective, you're a designer too. And really, that leads to a super important idea.
People design and make things to help themselves and to help other people. It's all about figuring out a problem and meeting our needs. Like making a safer cup for a kid or a ruler that can bend a little. That's all part of design.
So, my final challenge for you is this. Have a look at some of the old things you have around your home. Maybe an empty cardboard box or a plastic bottle. Now that you know all about properties, what awesome, useful new tool could you design and turn them into? The world is just full of wonders, and now you have the power to create them too. Thanks for exploring with me today.